The candidates for lieutenant governor in our studio tonight for a debate less than 6 weeks before the general election.
NBC5's Carolyn Sistrian joins us now from the newsroom. She has a breakdown of some of the big topics we hit on during the hour with the two candidates. Carolyn.
Yeah, Ryan, Alice, it was a spirited debate and the candidates really took their opportunities to state their case as to why they should be Vermont's second in command. Democratic candidate David Zuckerman, a progressive Democrat, and Republican challenger Joe Benning, a more libertarian conservative, in our NBC5 studios in South Burlington tonight, tackling some of the biggest issues in our state that they believe Vermonters want them to focus on. One question, are they using the lieutenant governor position to get to another office, or can they provide it some stability?
I do not see it as a stepping stone. In fact, one of the reasons that got me interested in running was I saw it as a revolving door for politicians who were trying to advance their political career. The Senate as an institution needs some historical knowledge. It needs some stability as we're coming out of COVID-19. It needs to have people who are dedicated to the idea that frugality is going to be the order of the day as we head into these next few months. I've also committed myself to running again should I be elected this year.
I'll say almost nobody that I know has made promises about what they're going to do 2 years from now. We certainly don't know what tragedies or opportunities will arise. We don't know how positions will open, whether it's the governor's office or congressional offices. I'd be surprised if Phil Scott didn't run for office, that my colleague here wouldn't be encouraged to run for governor as the then would-be highest elected Republican in the state. As you know, I've run for governor 2 years ago. I didn't do that out of the lieutenant governor's office as a stepping stone. I did it because I thought there were issues that the governor had done vetoed.
Another big issue on many Vermonters' minds, the opioid epidemic. Republican Governor Phil Scott vetoed a bill for safe injection sites, which many Democrats wanted. So we asked them what they would have done.
I firmly support harm reduction sites, safe injection sites. These are locations where folks who are going to be using one way or another can come to a safer environment, where if they have an instance with fentanyl or too much, there's someone there who can immediately administer health care. It's also an opportunity for those individuals to have access to supports and get access to opportunities, whether it's Jenna's Promise up in Johnson or other locations in Vermont where we're working on wraparound services to really help people break this struggle.
Jenna's Promise, as David and I have both now toured it, is a wonderful opportunity to bring wraparound services to people. But when you get back to the question, Alice, of whether or not we should have safe injection sites, the Judiciary Committee that I serve on took a lot of testimony on that subject. We did not come away feeling comfortable with the idea that this was the cure-all to anything. And the basic problem now is you would have to have it in a place where the most population is, meaning Burlington. And the crime rate in Burlington is getting out of control. This is an invitation to people to come and participate in consumption. That's not the direction we should be taking the state.
The candidates went back and forth on items like the housing crisis, the state's aging population, and even the problem of unreliable cell phone service. To hear their answers on those questions, head on over to our website, mynbc5.com, to watch the whole debate. In the newsroom, Carolyn Sistrian, NBC5 News.